55-year-old Ciencia spas remain closed or appear to be closed, but we've learned that this closure wasn't initiated by the city of Colorado Springs, despite the fact that there is a way for the city to shut them down, according to one lawyer we spoke with. The doors are locked, lights off, and no one from either Rose Spa or Energy Day Spa answered multiple phone calls on Monday. A much different situation than last Thursday, hours after the owner at Ciencia bailed out of jail on charges of keeping a house of prostitution, pimping, and money laundering. He opened both spas back up. The closure comes after our encounters with him last week.
You're keeping a house of prostitution, according to police. You've got a really nice SUV. Is that from the money laundering that the police have accused you of? Can these women leave? What's going on? Are you going to shut down? You have nothing to say.
While the owner has apparently closed the illicit parlor for now, the shutdown could be enforced through the City of Colorado Springs Public Nuisance Ordinance. It allows the city to stop a business from operating after 2 instances of prostitution and pimping and doesn't require a criminal conviction. Back in 2019, City Council President Richard Skorman applauded the ordinance when speaking with 13 Investigates.
Well, what we have done, and it's really through the mayor's office as well, is to allow the city to use what we call our public nuisance ordinance. And we can shut down the business and board up the door and seize the property. There's really no bigger remedy out there than that.
But today, 13 Investigates learned the city has never really enforced the public nuisance ordinance. A spokesperson for the mayor's office said there was a voluntary abatement case in 2004 pursuant to the ordinance. However, that matter was apparently resolved before a public nuisance complaint was filed. Attorney Ryan Robertson says there are several ways to attempt to shut down the massage parlors.
They absolutely can. And also, conversely, from the criminal side, you could see some civil forfeiture actions against a lot of these spas as well, where a lot of the proceeds, the profits, so on and so forth, can also be seized by the state in an effort to try to shut down that portion as well. So there's multiple avenues, both criminally and civilly, for the city, for the 4th Judicial District, and frankly for the state to move forward and try to knock this down.
We are the ones who notified Niebuhr Development, which owns the property you're looking at right now, about the allegations against Energy Day Spa's owner. The property manager tells me they don't want tenants of this nature and are looking at their options, but they add that their hands are tied at the moment because they have no legal rights to evict him, just based on the history of online sexual reviews at Energy Day Spa. Reporting in Colorado Springs, Chelsea Brensel, 13 Investigates.